Hi, I want to do a video today just to kind of talk about designing a control circuit to meet a specific purpose. So the control circuit we're going to talk about today, and excuse the terrible drawing, but we're talking about a tank that I would want to fill up. So in this case, I'm using an air tank, but it could be a water tank, any type of tank. Right? I want to use a simple control circuit. We'll use a NEMA contactor just to fill this tank up. So in this case, air tank, we use the air for whatever purpose. As the air tank comes down, it reaches a certain point, activates a switch, and then it starts to fill up again until it reaches full. So think your simple air compressor at home would work under this same idea as well. So you really want to think about your control circuit when you're doing this. So I'm thinking about my control circuit. I want my tank to reach the top and then stop. So my stop button is going to be pilot device is going to be located at the top of the tank, and then my start pilot device is going to be located at the bottom of the tank. The tank drains, and then it starts to fill up again. So now we want to think about how that switch is going to operate. When we reach the bottom of the tank, we want it to start. We would want it to close. Therefore, we would want that to be a normally closed switch. So as the air comes down in the tank, that switch will close on that tank down there, right? When we think about that stop, when it reaches the top and it is full, we want that switch to open. So we would actually use a normally closed switch as well. And I'm just using pressure switches, air pressure for air tank, right? When it reaches the top, that switch would open. So we'll also use a normally closed switch up there. So my stop would be my high level. My start would be my low level. Now that we know what we want those switches to do, right, as the tank fills up, open and stop, that would close. Once the tank gets low, this would close and it would start and fill up again. Now we want to take that information and we want to put it into our schematic diagram. So, okay, I go out and I buy that NEMA motor starter. Factory wired, I get my NEMA 0.1, NEMA 2, NEMA 3, coil, overload, something like that. So now what we do is we want to wire in those devices. So we'll take it from NEMA 1 and we'll go into our normally closed high level switch. We'll just call that high level. Go from there, we're going to go to NEMA 2. We're also going to feed our low level switch, which is going to be acting as our start button when it closes. And then that's how we would complete that control circuit. Yeah, that's how we would do if we wanted to fill a tank. That's the control circuit that we would end up with. Thanks for watching.